Video of Russian soldier failing to capture Ukraine. A video of Russian and Ukrainian soldiers engaged in intense trench warfare has gone viral on social media. The clip shows two Ukrainian soldiers in the trench fighting back against an unknown amount of Russian troops. At one point during the clip, the Ukrainian soldier shoots and seemingly injures a Russian who attempts to capture the trench. The Ukrainian soldier then proceeds to return back to firing over the trench. It appears he also manages to shoot another Russian soldier, but the footage isn't clear. During the clip, the Ukrainian soldier uses a variety of weapons and grenades while fighting in the trench. USGEG hasn't been able to verify when or where this footage was taken. Throughout the video, there is also a watermark to the British intelligence Telegram channel. Tartili confirmed that the video was initially posted on this channel on February 17. According to Google Translate, it was posted with the caption, "The fighter used all available weapons, constantly moved, followed the sector from which the Russians were storming." Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky praised the Ukrainian forces for standing up to Russian aggression. Ahead of the one-year anniversary for Russia's invasion of Ukraine, US-based think tank, the Institute for the Study of War (ISW), has reflected on Russia's tank losses. In a report over the weekend, the think tank said Russia has lost about half of its T-72B and T-72B3M main battle tanks. The ISW said the losses amount to the equivalent of around 16 tank regiments worth and is likely hindering Russia's ability to reconstitute its tank units rapidly. Widespread tank losses also impact the capacities of motorized rifle formations to function effectively, but motorized rifle units require fewer tanks in each and can make better use of the large amount of relatively untrained manpower the rushed Russian reserve mobilization has generated. The absence of reconstituted tank regiments and brigades, however, deprives the Russian ground forces of the kind of punch required to make and exploit operationally significant breakthroughs, which may explain why the WMD, Western Military District, has so far failed to make any. High Russian troop losses in eastern Ukraine are having an impact on Vladimir Putin's offensives in the region. In its daily update, the UK Ministry of Defense (MOD) said Russia has suffered many casualties, particularly in Bakhmut, as well as Volodymyr, where the elite 155th and 40th Naval Infantry Brigades have sustained very high losses and thus are likely combat ineffective. The MOD said on Monday that Russian forces were facing political pressure to present gains to coincide with the first anniversary of Putin's full-scale invasion on Friday, February 24. It is likely that Russia will claim that Bakhmut has been captured to align with the anniversary, regardless of the reality on the ground. The defense official said, adding that if there is no progress in the spring offensive, then tensions within the Russian leadership will likely increase. Another Western assessment said Russia was struggling to replace equipment and probably lacked the resources to increase the intensity of its winter offensive in the Luhansk Oblast. ISW said on Sunday that there had been enormous Russian tank losses, enough for around 16 regiments. Russian forces almost certainly still have some reconstituted mechanized units in reserve, but these limited reserves to the Luhansk Oblast front line would be unlikely to change the course of the ongoing offensive dramatically, the think tank said. Director of Russia Studies at the CNA, Center for Naval Analysis, Michael Kaufman, told the War on the Rocks podcast on Saturday that Russia's new offensive had started 3 weeks ago with an attack on Volodar and has around 5 axes of advance in the Donetsk and Luhansk Oblast. Describing the offensive as a bit underwhelming, Kaufman said it may grow in intensity but not likely to grow in scope unless there was another draft. Meanwhile, U.S. President Joe Biden made an unannounced visit to Kiev on Monday, meeting with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. It was Biden's first visit to Ukraine since the start of Russia's full-scale war. The pair had met on December 21 when Zelensky went to Washington, D.C., in a visit in which Biden said the U.S. would give Ukraine what it needs to succeed on the battlefield.
Смотри! О!